Let me tell you something about grief. Grief is something that will follow you for the rest of your life, guys. When someone that you love passes away, it's just something that will follow you for the rest of your life. And people are like, can you ever get over it? And it's really that you don't get over it. You just learn to live with it. And every day is a little bit different, and it's different for every single person. But the best way that I can describe it is you can be having a wonderful day, and next thing you know, the room, it's like a weighted blanket is thrown on you, and the world is more gray, and you just feel overwhelmed with emotions and feelings. And it's very hard, and it always happens at the craziest moments. I'll tell you that earlier today, I saw a video on TikTok of a husband who had went to a grave, which was his wife's ex-husband's or first love's grave, and sent her a picture, and it was like, hey, I went to go see him today, and it was beautiful. And that's what triggered me today. And then I got in the car and I was like, wow, the weather's beautiful. I'm gonna turn down the windows and I'm gonna jam out some like real fun music and just dance away. And the first song that I played when I turned on my Apple Spotify was just a song that brings me a lot of grief emotions. And so next thing you know, what I thought was going to be like one of those, like, oh, the weather's perfect, it's literally 71 degrees, wind in my hair type vibes, it turned into like a grieving moment. And the best thing that I can tell you is that when you feel those emotions, to scream it out, cry it out, whatever you have to do. So I cried it out. My throat hurts because I was singing the song at the top of my lungs. And that's just what works for me, is crying it out, screaming it out, feeling those emotions, validating the feelings that it does hurt, that it does exist, and just feeling it. That's all you can do. And remember your loved one or loved ones when they hit you or when it comes to you, and just think about them, say a little prayer, and just feel the emotions. But it's so interesting how grief works, and you will never ever get over it. You just learn to deal with it. You learn how to mask, if you might understand that, to mask those emotions. Right now I'm about to pick up my kids from school, and as soon as they hit into this car, I'm gonna be smiling, and I'm just gonna power through for my children, right? To be happy. How's your day? How you doing? How you doing, my love? I missed you. See, but grief sucks. And it's the worst. It's the worst. But the one thing that brings me comfort, it's like, you know, we were blessed to have someone we love so much that when we remember them, it brings us sadness. And so that's what I try to think about. And it makes me feel better. And that's all I can say. I just wanted to share that advice with you guys. No matter where you are in your stage of grief, 1 year, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it still hurts. And when you're overwhelmed with grief, it hurts like the first day. Figure your emotions. You got this. We got this.